Why is the right clicking on animals not working anymore?
If it's a cow, it's been removed.
Oh.
If it has udders, it's a girl.
Oh, okay. Gotta look for...
If all of the
We
animals
don't
that
feel
have...
comfortable looking in the private bits of a cow?
Well, then you can look at its face and determine the length of its horns.
In reference to what?
In reference to if it's itty-bitty stubby horns out the side of its head, then it's a female. If they're actually protruding forward, like they come out and it's a big L, then it's male.
We're uncomfortable with the protruding.
Yeah, I don't know where my boat went.
You just want to see me hate you again. Admit it.
No. I can, like, I'm not that far from home. I can come back. I don't want another
I'll just
player.
find a random boat out in the ocean.
Yeah, I don't want another team to come across my boat.
Yeah, let them come across your boat all the way over there. That's fine.
Like,
I'm
where
getting.
the hell is the base?
I got slowness because I need water.
Oh, yeah,
Wait,
go now.
Were you headed straight back to the...
No, I was headed
You were
to the
headed
coal.
straight back. Okay, that's what I thought. So how far away from the base are you?
Insert bases. I'm over 2,000 blocks away from base.
Okay.
Just barely, but over 2,000.
How do I get out of here?
The same way you got in, probably.
Good question, huh?
I don't know how the hell you got down there, so I don't even know where the hell you are. You're way down there.
I'm down here, man.
I'm in a sequoia forest. So there's not a lack of wood to make another boat. I just don't have a saw. Oh, what's this? It's exposed. It is lignite. So there's the coal. The other coal.
Man, I think it was last season. I'm pretty sure it was with Pack Rat. Man, we collapsed so many things. It was like crazy.
Well, sometimes it's a good thing. Like if it's above you,
Yeah.
you deliberately knock it out. And...
Oh, you don't cause a cave in around ores. It'll cave the ore in too now.
Oh,
Oh, it does?
Oh,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah, it caves in the ore and it
That's-
destroys the ore blocks.
Well,
Oh, good to
oh,
know.
I didn't know that.
still, Kristen to shut his mouth then. Because he was all talking about how, that's how I do it. I just, mining the ore blocks, it won't cause cave-ins, won't do this.
Well, no wonder he hasn't found any ore.
Well, no, you can mine the ore blocks just fine, but if you mine stone that's next to
Right.
ore and you cause a cave in, that's going to cave in the stone and the ore, and then the ore just gets destroyed. It doesn't give you anything.
I guess they changed that because people were using that method to clear
Yep.
out the areas.
Exactly.
Which
Hey,
is
you
good.
guys plugging up our fun hole. Cheaty hole
Unfortunately.
thing.
Oh, is this my dogs? My dogs! Hey! Hey, I'm guessing you loaded my dogs.
Maybe?
Oh, did they teleport to you?
Yeah.
Might not be that important at this point. We've got so many.
We need a lot. Like a lot,
Yeah.
a lot.
Well, we still have another deposit to map out. We found this one on the way to that one.
Yeah. we
And
just
I've
got lucky.
And I've got 2 surface hematite veins. One of them is rich, so... I was headed there before somebody called for rescue.
I got out.
How'd you get out?
A little bit of parkour, a little bit of that.
Which way'd you go?
Surprised nobody's run into each other yet.
I know. I was surprised by that as well.
Come on out, Tib.
Is it daytime?
Yeah, there's a skeleton hiding under a tree over here.
Probably go until either my inventory's full or my pickaxe breaks, whatever happens first, and then I'll head back.
And that's not even the one I found.
Hey, there's a copper vein over here.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's closer places for copper,
Graphite is our big thing that we need.
which spawns in water.
Any sedimentary rock?
Sedimentary and I think metamorphic. Let me look.
Yeah, I'm not sure which ones those are.
Is it if only there was
Graphite, it's just in metamorphic. Nice marble, schist, or quartzite and schist.
I saw a lot of quartzite when I was.
Yeah, there's a
Heading
lot of
out to the
quartzite here.
jungle.
There was that marble where we were digging for that iron too.
You know what? They should really get a real nice like Wikipedia page for this mod or something. They should probably do that.
Yeah, it would be great, wouldn't it?
Stupid dog just took suffocation damage in the wall. I need to get down there to get some water.
Hey, Tib, don't close the door.
Huh?
I'm right behind you.
Crap, there's a skeleton down
Okay.
in the water. There's so many mobs.
Let me do my decent vlog here.
Whoops. I had to drop my berries to pick up the sand. I think they went. Where'd they go? My berries went somewhere.
They probably pushed inward if you're standing inside the base.
Yeah, they disappeared. See if you pick them up when you come by.
I probably won't.
Oh, I
I
got
have a pretty full inventory. Tib, put your limonite in that bloomery.
I'm coming.
Kitty,
Chest.
does the 1 charcoal per ore piece, does that have to do with richness?
No, it's just per piece.
Why? But like rich pieces would have more units.
Because it still has stuff in it. It got
Because
Scott's
it
to turn
counts.
it down.
It's the way it counts items.
Okay.
Somebody left a food thing open.
Dang it. Are you getting in it?
Hey, yo.
Well, I'll put this stuff away. Actually, I'll put this stuff in my vessels and put them in my inventory.
I'm just saying, what's the point in having different variances of ore for limonite and hematite if it doesn't matter in the bloomery?
Because it's still the same size of chunk that you get.
Because
It's just how much
you get-
ore's in it.
Yeah, it's efficiency.
Yeah, rich might have 35
Oh.
and regular might have 25, but it's still like 50 pounds of material.
So
that you're throwing in there.
so it does impact the bloom that you get out.
Yeah, like a 30.
Okay, that's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
100.
accept that then.
A percentage. 100% is a single ingot.
Right.
So that's 100
gotcha.
units. So it only takes 3 rich ore pieces to make an ingot, but it takes 4 regular and 10 nuggets, and it's just the piece to charcoal ratio is the same. But yeah, so a single rich ore piece, which is 35 units, will
Right,
make
right.
a bloom that is 35%.
I think I
Yeah.
want to chisel the top block of the bloomer here because I think we've reached max height and it's one below the lip. So I keep having to break that
I
to
heat it
jump
on
in
the
there.
forge.
Well, why do you have to break it to get in there?
Because we put that to keep people from falling in there, but when you put too much in there, because I was trying to test to see how
Oh.
many it would take. So it takes 16 plus 8, so it takes 24.
It's on the wiki page. 24 rocks, a stack and a half.
Well, our talking wiki didn't remember that.
Numbers are hard.
So I was going to test it myself, that's all. Yeah.
I just say a
Let's
stack and a
talk in
half.
Wiki.
They don't call me Kittychanley for nothing. Like,
Hey, do we have any gooseberry bushes in here?
Yes.
Which ones are they?
Did you not install Wyla?
No, I didn't.
Gooseberry are these ones right here.
Okay.
but yeah, when the when the website goes down for whatever reason,
Oh.
like when Etho released his channel, I go from Kittychanley to Wikichanley in IRC, and then people just ask me questions.
Seasons just changed over because all the bushes just became, or a whole bunch of them just became harvestable.
Woo! You gotta use the magic stick to harvest them.
And what's the magic stick?
Because you have to right click to harvest them, and if you do it with like a torch, or if you do it with an empty hand, you end up picking food and then you're eating it as you're picking it. But a stick doesn't have any action on right click, so you can just use the stick to harvest all of the berries. And I call it the magic stick.
Well, you just gotta simply right-click real fast so he doesn't eat things.
I like to hold right. I hold right click and
I
then I just
figured.
run along. Yeah.
A lot of people do that.
So then you can use the
Come on,
magic
Tib,
stick.
take some of the fruit with you.
What?
We gotta craft it together.
Yeah, I know I was gonna have him help me pick it up real quick, but it's fine. I got them all shrunk down.
You got them all?
Yeah,
These
only
three
3 of them.
plank blocks in my inventory are taunting me. And I lost my dogs again. I guess they didn't teleport to me. They're back on the island with all the monsters.
And you're not at the house, are you? Okay, never
No,
mind.
I'm heading home, though. I'm 1,400 away.
Let's say you could have my 3 plank blocks, and you can go ahead and make a new boat.
We're gonna need to make a water run soon for fresh water. Because almost all these barrels are empty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Tib, we did it, you know, fridge or soda in the fridge rule where you take the last one, you have to replenish it.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Well, yeah,
Guys,
there's that.
I'm out.
But then all the barrels full of water for tannin production and whatnot.
Yeah, we need all that.
We've been making leather pretty regularly.
Have you guys been dyeing your leather?
Ray did.
No,
He dyed his.
you guys didn't have the limonite when I made mine.
You can dye it now. It is a current
guess.
bug. Kristen already let the other teams know, so it's not cheating that we do it. When you dye your armor, it resets the durability on it.
Oh,
But you can only dye leather armor, so it's not like the end of the world.
so are we gonna be nice and do it early?
Yeah, I mean, I dyed mine as soon as I knew that we
Yeah, I'll
could
do
dye
it now.
I don't even
do
have
you-
any armor.
Do you have any lapis crushed up, or do I gotta crush more?
There was some in the boat's chest. I left 4 for
Oh.
anybody.
Oh, they're gone.
Then you'll, single
Tib, I
piece,
think we've got.
a single piece in the ores and mineral chest ground up is enough to dye an entire suit of armor.
I think we're gonna leave 3 for bellows, but if you want to take 3 and don't
Oh,
worry.
we already have a bellows.
Oh, okay. So yeah, take 4 of them, and do you know how to nap them?
Yeah.
I was making a stack of 4 for you. Oh, is that in case you mess
Oh.
up?
Nah. Nah, just fucking.
So, are you gonna want blue armor for yours too? Blue dye.
Yeah, if we have enough.
Cool. Oh yeah.
We've got plenty. So you grind it, and that'll give you 4 dye powder.
Yeah.
Put the dye powder in your crafting table to get the dye, and then craft that with your leather.
I know you're the wiki page, but I'm usually pretty well versed myself. I was gonna make it for him.
Yes.
The wiki.
It's you, Kristen, then me, as far as expertise level goes.
Then it's hematite for red dye, malachite for green dye, and limonite for yellow dye. There are no dyes from flowers. Oh, I found more exposed kaolinite.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna mine it. Because nobody else is gonna get it. Or at least we don't want anybody else to get it.
Oh gosh, it gives you vanilla lapis is what it is.
Yeah.
Here you go, Tib, you want 4?
Yep.
Oh yeah, this whole mountain is kaolinite.
Oh cool, it doesn't just do the stripes like I remember. I thought the leather, dyeing the leather always gave you the colored stripes, not the whole thing colored. That's awesome.
Does the whole thing colored except for like the knee pads?
Right. I never actually dyed armor. I never thought.
Yeah, I
saw the
never
point in
did
it.
either.
You can dye dog collars too.
Neat. Alright, let's work some iron. Well, this sucks. I'm gonna get a 95% bloom.
That's fine.
Do I need to pour that into an ingot mold though?
You'll melt it up to liquid temperature, and then that will
Right.
make sure, or yeah, and then have a mold at the side, and you'll get it that way.
Right. I'll go ahead and top off the unshaped wrought iron we got over here. Oh, whoops, no, because it goes to pig iron first, doesn't it?
Nope, that's right. It goes to wrought iron.
Okay, good.
And that unshaped wrought iron is a single unit because of a rounding error.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, I'll dump my 95 on top of it.
Don't put that in the auxiliary slot in the forge. What you need to do is you need to put the
into a fresh mold and
into a fresh
them.
mold. Yep, and then both liquid temperature, and then right click with one to combine, because you can't craft
Really?
them together anymore.
So you can pour out of a vessel onto a cold mold that's half full, but you can't combine them from the interface.
Right.
That seems backwards to me, but okay. At least you can get these bad boys pretty hot.
Yeah. So the charcoal in the forge won't get it to liquid temperature. It'll get it just shy of it. So you have to use a bellows. But that's really nice for when you're like wanting to smelt stuff, because then you can just leave it in there and you know it won't ever melt.
That's true. Nice.
Okay, I have the waypoint for this. I'm gonna come back later because there's just so much of it. My inventory's full.
So I've been thinking about where to put a farm.
Yeah.
And so Ray was saying that you can plant them as long as there's air above it, and then you can cover it up after they're planted.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awesome, because this hematite that I found is one of those surface ones, and it's not that far away. I think it's less than 1,000 blocks. Well, maybe it's 2,000. I didn't think it was too far away, so if we wanted to put it there, I could cover it up after I mine out all that hematite.
Oh, so that hematite waypoint that we had, there's no stone there that hematite can spawn in.
Oh, so it's down in the second layer?
No, like we checked second layer too, and it's, if anything, there was a hot springs nearby that had some, a basalt ring around it, and it's possible that it spawned in that. But there's no ore.
Your magic stick was in my way.
Oh. Coal right inside of a boulder. I can't not take that. Oh, berry bushes. Oh no, it's nighttime. It's scary. Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen.
Well, I guess that does come in handy with these blooms. Well, yeah, because it won't go to brilliant white, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, I have the rules for perfect, easy stuff.
Oh, cool.
I'll grab a sign and write it down.
The first bloom was easy. I threw 2 bins in it with a bunch of shrinks, and I got 4 hits. But refining the bloom is giving me problems now.
Oh, the ones I have figured out are for ingots and for sheets.
Okay.
Okay, tell me if that makes sense.
Okay, give me a second. Okay, wrought iron ingots, shrink, upset, punch, medium, light. Oh yeah, that's...
So you shrink until you shrink just until you're still to the left of the red arrow, but you shrink until you're pretty close to the red arrow, and then you upset punch past it, and then it's just medium, light. Then for the red
shrink past, then all light hits. Yep.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna mess with this oddball bloom.
You can just throw it back in the bloomery if you refine it.
Yeah, it's refined iron bloom. It's 100%. You want me to just make it into a random ingot?
If it's 100%, you can work it into an ingot.
I was doing ingots in groups so I could mold them, weld them.
Yeah.
I was like, well,
Go ahead
I guess I
and
could make
leave
an
it.
extra ingot.
Yeah.
It's I don't want to make it into an ingot just because we're gonna have to reheat it again to come down. So I don't know, trying to be
Well, you'll have
efficient
to
about
heat
it,
it
I
as a
guess.
bloom anyways.
If I make it into an ingot, though, is what I'm saying. We're gonna have to. It gets cold. We're gonna have to reheat the ingot to do anything with it.
Right, but you're gonna have to reheat it as a bloom anyways if you leave it as bloom form too.
It's a refined bloom.
Right, but you still have to heat it anyways. If you leave
Yes.
it, if you
What I'm
leave it,
saying though is if it's already cold. So if I heat it up now and turn it into an ingot, and then I set it aside to
okay.
cool, then I'm gonna have to reheat it again. So it's a waste of coal. Not much, and coal's a renewable resource. I know, but
I thought it was already warm.
no, it's done cooled. Brilliant white. This makes me so nervous melting something on purpose. There we go, unshaped. Guess I could have been warming this other ingot. Yeah, we should be good now, right?
Yep, it looks fine.
It's 5 a.m. Yeah, dang it, I should have been heating this other one up to liquid, because now I gotta fight to keep this one liquid.
And just get them both up to yellow, and then pump the bellows.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense too.
Because the bellows only affects the rate at which the forge heats up. Oh, fantastic, it's raining. It doesn't affect the rate at which the items inside of it heat up.
Right.
And there's a ravine in the way, of course.
Of course.
Wish I could knock this tree over.
I think we might actually be running low on rock salt.
Please, stuff here. Yay, things.
Okay, we got a stack of rock salt cobble. Awesome.
Oh yeah, and I'm bringing more stacks back.
Cubines. You know what? We should make a chest over here for all of our active projects. Just having to run back to the ores chest for those double sheets is getting annoying. Ooh, so have we figured out where we're going to put the blast furnace?
No, we haven't.
Because the blast furnace doesn't have to sit on top of the forge like the crucible does, right? You actually load it in like a bloomery kind of.
Yeah.
I haven't actually built one of those yet.
Yeah, the blast furnace, you don't have to, it doesn't need sky access. Got more blueberry
Right, you just got to
bushes.
make the chimney for size. What?
More blueberry bushes.
Oh, jeez. I don't have enough room as it is. I was working on expanding the back of the room again. Alright, so now we have an unshaped ingot with like 4% missing in it then.
Yeah.
4 units missing.
It might even be 3, considering that last rounding error gave us an extra unit.
Yeah, okay.
Because I combined a 30 and a 70, and it left me with one that had an itty bitty bit in it. Yeah. Doesn't say exactly how many units are in it yet. I added that in 79. Because it's really annoying that if it just says not full, you can't really tell how much is in it.
I know. It's aggravating. I mean, considering you're throwing percentages on everything.
Yeah.
Why can't you see that?
make another pig waypoint. Be nice if you could set color, like default colors for each group, instead of having them all be red and then having to change them.
Right, right. That's just a good question. I might have to ask Ray if maybe there's something in the config file that you can set the default. But I guess it wouldn't be per group.
Homeward bound! Then we could stop using charcoal in the forge.
I think one of our trees has a spider in it.